Hello, and a warm welcome to Conny Decorates Today, and of course with heart and with passion. With heart, Michael is behind the camera, exactly, and here we have a basket stuffed with branches and a few cut flowers that unfortunately aren't in the best shape. Those will be replaced later. And yes, but this is a little base for us, for our living room table, dear ones. And if you want to know how this truly natural base works, stay tuned, because we're going to show you now, and then we'll get started. Let's get started. This is the base here, this beautiful old wooden bowl, always in use in every season. Absolutely great. What I also have is this wonderful basket, which we always have out on the terrace. I just brought in a few branches. The weather isn't very good right now for looking for things outside, so I just used the things I had on the terrace. I still have these birch branches, a bit of string lights, and just a few days ago I picked up these tulips at the discount store. I'd like to decorate them here on our living room table, or rather, set them down, and I'd say let's get started. I'm just going to put this wooden bowl into this basket. I think that's pretty cool, especially when it's on the table. It always looks really, really nice. And you get stability for the vase. I want to place the vase here in the middle. That's where our tulips will go later, and there really shouldn't be much else around it. That's why I just took the first one here. First, these slightly sturdier birch branches. I'll take these 3 off. I once made a tripod myself out of them. Speaking of midsummer, I made it exactly for midsummer. By the way, the workshop on the 21st, watch. Micha and I have now decided that after the workshop, we actually have a good 6.5 hours together. We're doing 3 projects, we'll eat together and chat. Exactly, and we'll have a great time, and afterwards, of course, we'll have to tidy up a bit. And then, since we don't live far from there, let's say about 5 minutes, we're inviting everyone over to our place in the evening for a more personal get-together. That's exactly what we thought, that we would just do it. There were already a few subscribers at Hoffolkers, of course, and they would ask from time to time, and I showed them where we live, and that's how I came up with the idea to make it a really personal event. So Tanya, if you're staying here as well, you're of course very welcome to join us in the evening. We'd be really happy about that. And yes, just sitting together a bit, chatting. Yeah, so after more than 5 years on YouTube, we thought we'd just go for it. So as I said, the workshop is on March 21st. And down below in the video, under the video, you can find the link to our website and of course sign up as well. So let's keep going. I've got a problem here. I need a pair of side cutters. I just need to remove the wire here for a moment, and that's how I set it up here. I think that's really, really cool. You've got stability, which is of course fantastic. If you look from above, it obviously looks great. Maybe you even have a basket that doesn't go up quite as high. Then you can still see the wooden bowl, of course. That's also really awesome, of course. But as I said, this was just the right basket where I think it fits perfectly. And my larch branches from our larch tree, you can see those too, if you want. Right, let's just head out into the garden. I'll show you everything out there a bit, and I think Nicole will definitely be there, and for sure Micha, right? Micha, exactly. Micha always likes to have a little glass of wine. So we really make ourselves comfortable here. Now, I've put a few branches on top here, just what I found earlier. These cones, that's what they're called. I don't have that many right now, as I said. And wherever they can't fall through, I would just lay them there as well, a bit along the edge over the vase. Of course, I could lay the first one right over it. That's obviously a great support for arranging. It always provides good stability, and you can really stick the cut flowers in perfectly. That's always really cool, too. And now I have another branch here, so we have some really nice branches lying across here. Take a look at what you have, or add in a bit of birch twigs. That's definitely a cool mix of materials. And what I have, I actually managed to get some pussy willow. Now I'll see if it works to add those in as well. And then I'll already take my tulips. I've actually had them for a few days now. We just haven't managed to do any decorating here yet. They definitely need a little trim now. Always cut tulips straight, and I'm going to add them in everywhere here. I didn't really like how it looked with the pussy willow. Exactly, I think it looks nice when it stays really natural like this. And the tulips, as I said, just remove the leaves and put them in here. So now we have all the flowers in. The tulips weren't in the best shape anymore, but it doesn't matter. And I have this cool string of lights here. I love using it again and again because I think these light elements always make everything look really nice. And now I'm just going to lay it all the way around the outside here. The battery compartment can just be placed in between here, simply between the bowl and the vase. And this acrylic bird, it's actually a bird that's also suitable for outdoor use. It's actually meant for outside as well. We once had it hanging on the terrace, but I think it fits so nicely here, especially with this early spring theme. And we have plenty of options here to just secure it in place. I'll just see if I can attach it to the branches here, because this black cable isn't exactly decorative. And I'll see in a moment if I can decorate it a bit with some moss. Well, I don't have any moss here at all. I completely forgot about that. But I do have this little vase here, which is kind of vintage, and it fits in here perfectly. You could also put a small flower in it now. But I think it looks pretty good like this too. I'll do it differently. I've now placed the bird over here at the back. I'm just going to set it in here sideways because at the back I still have a bit of wire from that one branch. And I'll basically secure it here with that. Let me just make sure to move the flower a bit to the side, right here by the wing and on the other side. And then it's actually held in place more securely here. And I've also gotten rid of the cable. I still have this jute ribbon here, so I'll just tuck that in a bit as well. I think that looks pretty cool now too. And I just placed the bird on the other side because it's super stable there and you can't see the cable. And then you really have a beautifully filled pot here. Well, I'm a bit unhappy with the tulips. Of course, new ones will go in there. So these ones weren't that great anymore, but you can easily take them out, just swap them, and then throughout spring, even up to Easter, you can decorate it beautifully with feathers. It's just a great base. Dear ones, we're looking forward to decorating for you again next time, and we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And of course, if you're interested in the workshop and sign up, we'd love to spend a wonderful day and evening together with you. Yes, we'd be absolutely thrilled. Exactly. So, dear ones, feel hugged and stay healthy. Yours, Connie, and yours, Micha, your cameraman. That's right. See you then. Bye. I could have all of your time. I can never forget you. Hope you know. Singing.